Nah, today is Women's Wednesday, part one. I'm gonna do part two tonight, but we got part one today, and we're gonna let Morgan take over the topic, and we're gonna go in with her. So go ahead on.
The topic I wanted to talk about today is basically whenever you're the whole package, but you get dropped off at the wrong address, and you keep getting dropped off at the wrong address, and you're trying to figure out why.
What you got to say about that, Key?
Man, really just know your worth.
Know your worth.
Know your worth.
And I just say, well, first of all, you gotta know which address you're going to, because if you know you're the perfect package, the total package, you gotta know the address you're going to. If you don't go to this address A, knowing that that's not, they got too much drama, too much action, that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get. Now you got address B saying, well, look, it's cool, calm, you can go places and all this. Now, a lot of people avoid that address because it's too boring. So, a lot of people go to the address A where it's action. Address B is boring. People don't want to go there. So, if you know your worth, you know what I'm saying? As the lady says, this is Women Wednesday, we're talking to the women. So, know your worth. Know what address you're getting dropped off at before you go get yourself dropped off to that location, because there's always red flags. What y'all think?
I mean, I can agree, but I think a lot of people don't even know what the whole package is. You know what I'm saying? And so I think my opinion being the whole package, it's not so much having all your stuff together as far as the typical people think, oh, if you got your own house, if you got your own car, if you got this and this and that. Sometimes you could be the whole package and not have your own place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be living with somebody, but that don't mean that you don't have it together up here. What your plan, what your goal, what all that's going to be, that's what really counts at the end of the day. Because obviously, eventually you're going to get to that car, getting that car, or getting that place, or whatever to keep moving forward. So.
But honestly, I'm gonna be in the background because I don't know if I can see myself too good. But I want these ladies in the camera, these lovely ladies in the camera. So I would say there's always red flag, because having yourself together don't necessarily mean you got your own place, you got your own car, you got your own. Because I know people who don't have nothing got mentally they're stable more than people who got stuff. Because the more you get, the more you have, the more you got to keep that. You got to keep it going. And if you don't have the right help with you, helping you out, then you could lose it. Or either you get the wrong person come in to your kingdom, and they mess it up, and all of a sudden you find yourself homeless. You see what I'm saying? That almost happened to me. But I'll tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all more on that. What you think, Keith? You mighty quiet on this one.
Yeah, you already know, but I mean, that goes
Don't
back
be
to what
shy.
that goes back to what I was saying, at the beginning of knowing your worth. Sometimes you can know you at the wrong address, but you still try to get into that door.
By changing the person.
Yeah, by changing. That's where the red flags come in at. And I feel like we always talk about red flags and stuff. I think that people have a perception of who you want the other person to be in your head. And when they don't fulfill that image, people get mad. But anybody that comes in your circle, that comes around you, they gonna show you who they really are.
Sooner or later.
But you have to be the one to be quiet and observe and see what that person is about, instead of just
jumping in.
Yeah, jumping in, opening yourself up. So it's okay to be quiet and to let the other person talk. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna tell you what their intentions is.
Every time, it never fails. Yeah. Now it's up to that person. So you can't get mad at the person for who they are.
Yeah.
You either got two options: A, deal with it, or B,
move on.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, I don't think that people don't choose to move it on because they so attached to that person inside their head. And that's another thing.
And that lust.
The lust and attachment goes hand in hand. And when you so far gone in both of them, anybody can just red flags, you're gonna keep on speeding. But you know what I'm saying?
And when that stop sign says stop,
yeah,
you stop. If you run that stop sign, you get a ticket.
And I always go to this terminology. When you in a car and you running red lights and stop signs, okay, it might be a time where you might have made it across.
Yeah.
But other times, man, you can fuck up some shit. You gonna kill yourself or others or
Or you'll get a
anything like
ticket.
that.
Something. You're gonna get a ticket or something.
So you bring that for into reality, like, okay, I'm hurting myself. I'm hurting the other person. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I might get past that one, okay, that might be good. But you try to get past the other red flags, you just hurting yourself and the other person too.
What you got to say on that, Morgan?
Yeah, there we go.
What you got to say on that?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like this has happened to me multiple times as far as being the whole package, but ending up at the wrong address. So I felt like I had to make some changes about me, because obviously it was something about me that I needed to somewhat change to maybe get dropped off at a different address.
But that's what this podcast is all about, too, to help people make the right choice. That's why I have Women Wednesday and Free Game Friday for the fellas, so we could know exactly what to look for.
Right.
Good people. And the hyenas just going to be hyenas. They're going to be hyenas, and you avoid the hyenas, because hyenas can be men or women, so, you know, it
If
don't
you want
matter.
to change your mindset, you can change your mindset. If you want to still be stuck on stupid or stuck on being naive and blindness, I mean,
You could, that's you.
That's you.
Yeah.
And we're not telling nobody what to do. We just put the information out there for people to you have a choice on what you want to do. You could take it, or you can just say, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. That's just their opinion. And a lot of people use that word opinion loosely. Just because they don't agree with it, they're gonna say, oh, that's your opinion. But it's facts. Because we all been through it, but some people just, like Kevin Samuel said, they use sign language on you. Shame, insult, guilt, and it need to be right. Always that need to be right is the most
Vicious.
Yep,
Vicious
need to be
emotional
right.
is, 'cause, I mean, I used to live.
Yep.
I couldn't. I had to have the last word. You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying?
And you would say the dumbest shit just to be right,
Yeah.
and it should be dumb as fuck. And you like, what the fuck I just said? As you grow, you know.
They say, I don't know if anybody read this book, but this is my Bible, the 48 Laws of Power. And it sit there, and it sit there and it tells you, be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Observe, because at the end of the day, all this is a chess game,
It is.
and everybody manipulates everybody.
No
Now,
matter where it's at.
No matter, your parents have manipulated you when you was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all manipulate each other. So you either be the manipulator
Or the maniplatee.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that book, like I said, though, everybody go get that book. That book, it teaches you the game and the blueprint of how to maneuver through life without being manipulated.
Yes, I mean, and it's easy to get manipulated. I don't care how good you think you are, how many people you to manipulate, you think you the king or the queen and everything. It's always somebody better than you. Always.
Yeah.
Always. So don't think you the crap, you the shit, you this, you that, because somebody's always better than you. But y'all,
I think we have a question in the comments.
all right, what we got? Bring the questions, bring them on.
Why y'all think you keep getting dropped off at the wrong address?
Because pretty much, she just said it. Keith just said it. Pretty much, we just said it. So
Yeah, we
explain it to them again.
covered it a little bit.
Explain it to them again, because they probably just came in. Explain to them why you think they keep getting dropped off at the.
Because y'all knowing the damn red flags. Y'all sitting there trying to, y'all lusting.
And they making it, like I said,
gratification.
they trying to turn a zebra into
a lion.
There you go. You can't do that. You're still gonna see the stripes. Them stripes still gonna be there. You can't cover the stripes on a zebra.
And we're not saying it's easy, because when you lusting, it feels like love. It feels like they the one.
Yeah.
And when you have an attachment, it's so hard to just break it. You can know the person ain't no good for you, but when there's feelings involved, emotions involved.
But before it get there, you got to stop it before it get there, because you know that address when you get at the post office.
See,
you know the address you're sending
But
to.
see, that's what goes back to what you just said. You think you can change that person.
Yeah, now that's the key. Stop. That's the key.
Yeah.
You cannot change nobody. Stop an expectation. Do not expect anything from anybody in a relationship. Don't do it. They have to want to do it, and communication is the key. Yep, they have to want to do it. And if they don't want to do it, move the fuck on. Is somebody out there better than what you thought you had, or finer than that person, look better than that person, got more swag than that person, whatever it is, you can always find it.
It don't matter, because the ugliest niggas be having all the hoes.
What?
It's all about that mind frame, that confidence.
Tell them. Because look at Big and Small. Big and Small say, I was big.
Yeah.
How you say that? Big and ugly, but however. I stay Gucci down to the socks, rings and
Yeah.
watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
How, yep.
Yeah.
Big and ugly. I forgot exactly how I go, but we know the point. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So no matter how ugly you are, it's all about your swag. It's all about your personality. It's all about your words, and it's all about just you.
And we have a comment from Swervu. He said, "It's funny because the shit that y'all be wanting ain't even the whole package."
That means
Hey.
reciprocating energy.
Yes.
That ain't reciprocating
So you're
energy.
getting dropped off at a. In other words, you're getting dropped off at an address at a abandoned house.
Abandoned.
It's just a house.
Somebody
It's just a frame.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody there, and you keep it knocking, but you can't come in because there's nobody there.
To a home.
A home. How you gonna make an abandoned house a home? How you do that? Unless you're a construction, unless you gutting them houses, and you still not making a home when you gut it out. You just gutting it out and rebuilding it somebody else way to make it a home.
That's another thing. Don't rebuild shit because when you build it up, man, say somebody else gonna come and live in that house.
Because in other words,
you gonna be broken and shit because you done put out your heart, sweat, and tears.
You building for somebody else. Exactly. You building that for somebody. Do not ever build nobody up. If they're not fixed when you mess with them.
Yeah. Or
And
they
these
ain't
are for
gotta
the
be
late.
all the way, but like shit, doctor shit, put it, in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like she said at the beginning, shit, you ain't gotta always have it all together. But you gotta
have some.
Yeah, you gotta want it.
And the house may not be it may be, I ain't gonna say abandoned. Say somebody living, it may not be the prettiest house.
Yeah.
But
It could be a rundown.
y'all two can build that house up because it's already got a foundation. You make sure the foundation's straight, you make sure everything and fix everything else. But the foundation is the most important thing you got to have. That's where communication come in at the beginning. Before you put your feelings into it, you got to communicate to see where they at on that level. Yeah. So y'all. These are my two ladies, right here. I don't care what y'all say. We gonna get this just a sneak peek of what y'all gonna see very soon. Very, very soon. Yeah, we don't give y'all too much. This just a sneak peek.
Tune in Saturday.
Boy, just tune in. Tune in. Don't forget.
We got special guests.
Yes, that's all we gonna say. We got a special guest. We're gonna say a special guest. Yes. So y'all come on down. Check it out, because I guarantee y'all don't want to miss this shiznit. Y'all don't want to miss it. And if y'all think these two ladies sexy, oh my God, wait. That's all I got to say. Y'all just wait, and we gone. That's all we saying. I think I said too much there, but that's enough. Bro, look. Y'all have any final words, thoughts for it? For any other to add to it? Because we're not giving too much, because they're looking too much already what they're looking at. Yeah, they're looking too much. We ain't gonna show them too much. They gotta wait till Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see y'all back here
Saturday. Tune in. Don't forget, be there or your ass gonna be square. Because we coming with it.
Tap in with us.
Yep, tap in. Come, because this, Lord. So anyway, that's all we got from the top of the $1 Million Spot. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and if y'all feeling and make sure you hit the notification bell. If y'all in a giving spirit of the holidays, y'all drop us off a little donation to the Cash App somewhere in there. It's called the $1 Million Spot. Each letter is capitalized. That's our Cash App. So go ahead on and help us build this up. But on that one, y'all, the hot tub just stopped boiling. So that's telling us we are out of here. Wow.